All right, guys, you know how we do. We got
What
Big
it do,
Pretty.
baby?
Got Big Pretty
What
with
it
the
do?
God behind his left shoulder.
Hey, 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 let's get this all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got the light shining.
That's right.
We got the light shining. Let's see what happens. I have this. Oh, that's too much light. Oh, that's it.
That's
We'll go with just enough light.
what's up, bro. So it's good, man. How's you trained today or what?
Train. I've been on my garage shit the last week. Just it's like my like personal space where like I just get in great shape. I like to do it like in private, secret, and then I show up to the gym a whole different being.
There you go, man. I was stuck in my garage for a minute kicking that bag and
Yeah, man, that's it, man. Like I've been doing that since the beginning of my career, and it's just I jump levels, I jump levels, I jump levels. I'm in there listening to crazy shit and working out hard and doing sprints on the bike and footwork drills and sprawls and just yeah, I need to get better. So that's what I do.
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see them fights, bro, last weekend? Did you get a chance
Oh
to see them?
yes. Okay. Who fought last week again?
They had Edgar and
Oh yeah.
Munoz. Munoz at your gym, right?
Yeah, Munoz. Yeah, I saw that fight, and Munoz got ripped off,
That's what a lot of people thought, bro.
bro. It was 3-2. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And anybody who says different is an idiot.
Man, dude, it's like,
Man,
what are
Vegas
they gonna
is
do about that?
Vegas is one hell of a thing. Vegas and UFC, they pretty much have a monopoly. That's why they're able to do whatever they want to do. But like Vegas is one hell of a thing, bro. Because if it's a close fight, Vegas doesn't want to lose out on money, and it's gonna be what it is, bro. So yeah, it's a lot more factors than people think it is in the fight game. And those mirages, those veils are coming down now.
Yeah, dude, it's like I know it might not be the same thing, but maybe it is. It's just like I've been seeing on like watching like YouTube and other podcasters talk, man, comedians and like people who are getting outed, bro. Stuff is changing like big time. I'm not gonna mention which ones they were, but like there's one big podcast. So what I did, I don't want to say it because I used to listen to it, and I'm not a hater like that. I'm just keeping it factual. I went on their YouTube page, and it's not the same podcast anymore because one of them is like under heat, man, bro. That their videos are getting like more dislikes than likes, dude. Now,
Crazy. Yeah, yeah.
and I wanted to talk to you about this because I talked to my girl about this. I wanted to get a female's perspective. It has to do with one of the guys that's on this podcast, and I want to know what you think about this. I mean, like I get it. Like it's messed up. I'm sure there are obviously a lot of women out there who are probably too afraid to speak up when something happened to them, right? I mean, obviously that exists, right? That exists. What do you think about those situations? Like, let's say somebody didn't do anything. Let's just say somebody didn't, right?
Uh,
And and all these accusations are brought upon them, but there's no evidence. But because of all of the stuff that's in the media, because of all like maybe one or two people came forward and accused this person, but then let's say they become innocent, but then their career's still ruined because of all the stuff that was put in the media during the process to figure out if they were guilty or not. How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? What do you do? Let's just say you get accused of something. All these articles come out about you, right? And then months down the road, year down the road, they deem you as innocent. But all of those things are still on the internet. They're still in the media. You think that's messed up, bro? Isn't that messed up?
Man, I've lived through this personally. So in college, I got falsely accused of a rape.
Oh
And
shit! I don't know this. Okay.
yeah, so I'm honest about it because I don't give a fuck. But it's one of those things where, it came out later that it was made up.
Fuck,
And
dude.
my whole thing was, you know, these women should be prosecuted straight up because they can change your life, your psyche, a lot of things for years. And it was one of those Becky's calling Ray, right? It's one of those things where this happens a lot to especially men in my community, big time. It happens a lot. These and they try to use it against you. Look at Bill Cosby. There's still not like an ounce of proof he did anything, but this guy is behind the jail. And you got guys like Trump. And Trump literally has pictures with Epstein and said on tape that Epstein was a good guy.
Oh shit.
you know,
I know
and
they're trying to laugh
nobody,
because it's funny, but it's just crazy to me.
nobody bats an eye. And so but if a white girl says anything about a brown man, he's like immediately guilty. And my lawyer told me basically like you like in like the middle of it, like you should plead guilty because you look guilty.
Fuck, dude.
So this it's not a game, it's not a joke. I mean, think of stories like Emmett Till. You know about Emmett Till?
Yeah.
So like Emmett Till's, one of those classic stories where, a white girl just said that he was looking at her, whistled at her, which was a lie. But this man ended up getting killed brutally, and his killers were not guilty. And the people who truly killed him, this woman, 50 years later, nothing happens to her after she admits she lied. But at the
Damn,
same
dude.
time, Bill Cosby can go to prison for that same. So again, there's a double standard in society, and these are the situations where racism shows its face. I don't know what race this person is, but I just know one thing:
Yeah.
if anybody bears false witness, they should be prosecuted to the utmost of the law, and they should have to pay restitution to the other party.
Yeah, dude. It's especially when somebody speaks up like more than a decade later.
Yeah, man.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, man. It's really sad, but again, this is the way our society was built, and I know a lot of young men, old men have been victims of it. Because again, and I'm not saying that white guys aren't exempt. I would never say that. I'm just saying it's more believable when it has to do with a brown man. Is this person you talking about a brown man or white man? What is it?
Nah, not brown man.
Okay, so white guy. So yeah, it happens to. I don't say it doesn't happen to them at all, but the cases are just a lot less likely, and he has a better chance at survival from it. But it does. It is one thing is messed up. How it can, if you're like a big celebrity and this stuff, what I mean, it can be detrimental for sure, and you can't get that back.
No, dude, this person and other people around them, they're ruined, bro. They're
Yeah,
ruined, dude. Nobody's
yeah,
gonna hire them, bro. It's fucked up. I
yeah,
mean, we don't know for sure if this person did what he's been accused of, because it could be true. It could be because I don't know.
yeah,
Nobody knows it. But with the same, if he's not, he can't get back what he's lost.
yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, you have to explain it, and then it's crazy, man.
People are
It's
just gonna stay
crazy.
away from you. They're not gonna hire you, and you're
Yeah,
never gonna know. You're deep down. You're probably gonna know why they're not hiring you, but they're never gonna tell you.
exactly. Yeah, and people and you got lied on the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
No evidence, no proof, no nothing. Just your word versus their word. And again, the way laws and stuff are built today, their word is always going to win.
Where were you at when you found out that you're being accused? Were you at school?
Uh, I was at practice, and
Shit.
I got done with practice, and it was like, oh shit, got this call, and basically telling me, and it was like literally like a 2 3 year ordeal that I had to
Fuck.
overcome. I had to overcome going to court like, once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Um, you know,
Oh,
basically, when you again, like I said, my lawyer already said, you look guilty, so you might as well plead guilty. I was
Oh,
like,
hell
hell no.
no.
Exactly, hell no. So I fought it. Um, and it's thank God, God is great that I ended up going to, you know, it ended up stopping where it stopped. So,
Dude,
but
that's highly stressful, man.
those individuals should go to those individuals. If you lie, you should go to prison.
Yes.
You should go to prison, and like that would be the consequence. Just perjury. If you could go to jail for perjury, you should have to go to jail for that, because that is essentially perjury. You're lying on the stand.
You're
You
ruining
put
somebody's lives, bro. Potentially
Yeah,
ruining their
but
lives.
buyer's remorse is one hell of a thing. Sometimes people, after the situation, can say, "Oh, I didn't want that," and boom, they tell one person, and that one person creates a whole other story. Then that story goes to the next person. Then boom, the police get it, and this story now. So then the girl is pressured to stay on this story and to make it worse. Then right? Because
Yeah.
now there's other things on the line. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying this. If a woman is a true victim, or even a man, because men are raped too,
Yeah.
you should report it immediately. Report it immediately.
Yeah, I'm with that. Like you got to do it. You got to get
Yeah,
on it.
but
You got to get on it.
yeah, yeah, but this 50 years down the line stuff, and this 20 years down the line, this 10 years down the line stuff, it's ridiculous, and it's
It's
getting to the
ridiculous.
point of nauseating. Especially it's crazy how you have these individuals who are literally people come like Trump had a case against a 12-year-old. You remember that? Did you hear about that?
I think
Like the
so.
12, 13-year-old, that the case was like pushed. It was doing while he was going presidency. Literally, a little girl was like pressing charges on him for rape. Like
Ugh.
you have a whole bunch of these people, these rich white guys who this is happening to, and it seems like nothing's being done. This whole pedophilia shit. Nothing's being done. So um, there's a lot of justice that needs to be, handed out, and we're handing it out to the wrong people.
Crazy times, dude.
So,
Man.
but I have to, it's one of those things where I dealt with that situation, and to get exonerated is crazy. But it changes things. It does change things, because then you kind of, around you, you get this chance to see the people who truly believed you, and the
For
people who was like, I don't know about this guy. You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to see the two dichotomies of situations and personalities, and see the people who were for you and the people who were just for you at the moment. And I got a chance to see that. And then after, it was all clear, it
yeah.
was just like, yeah, you motherfucker, I remember you.
You found out who your real friends were, bro. Like legit.
Exactly. Legit.
Legit,
I
dude. The
found
thing
out.
is, you saw without them saying anything, it's like you saw the look on their face in
Yeah.
certain situations, right?
Yeah.
That told you everything.
Everything. So everything, and the energy,
Yeah, dude.
you,
You
you, you,
see
you,
it.
you see it, you feel it, and you start to realize. And all I did at that time was just study these situations. And Emmett Till was like, "Oh my God, these motherfuckers are trying to hang me." You know what I mean? Like, and yes, that pain and suffering. There should be a victim hotline for people who falsely get accused.
Yes.
It should be because we're victims as well. But I'm not saying all men are the victims. Some men do it and go to prison and get in trouble and all that kind of shit. So if the woman's telling the truth, then 100% she should come forward. But just like anything, if somebody says that you stole from them and you
Hmm.
didn't steal anything,
Yeah.
and they get caught for being a liar, they could get in trouble.
They should at least get in trouble for what you would have got in trouble for if you had actually did.
Ex- Exactly.
Because that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to make them get into that position.
Yeah, so there has to be a consequence. There has to be a consequence for those actions. So I am a big advocate in that, and also a big advocate in if it was really done, there should be consequences. So I'm a big advocate at just justice in general. There should be justice.
Totally.
But yeah,
I was gonna ask you, did you see Dwight Grant's fight this past
yeah,
weekend?
I did. I did.
Man, dude, that was crazy, dude.
You know, I'm gonna get a chance. Probably, I've been, holding off from, hitting them up because, while the pot was hot, we had a pretty good thing going, and as soon as I kind of, I lost. I mean, a lot of people that were around me. Again, I had another one of those situations where a lot of people that are around me kind of scattered like roaches
Yeah,
because of the simple fact that what I speak about they felt like, while I was winning, there was protection. They were, oh, it was all gravy. But as soon as I lost, and I'm still talking about a lot of those same things, it's like they don't like slavery is one hell of a thing. What it produced, or like, I mean, down the line, generationally, what it produced is if you're a person who speaks the truth, a real field Negro, let's just say, as soon as the pot gets hot, you're gonna know exactly who else is field Negroes as well, and who's really a house Negro and scared of master still. And you kind of, you get a chance to see that throughout life. And I got a chance. I've seen it throughout my life periodically. I saw it after I lost.
damn.
but again, I understand. But like the book says, like, you open the Bible, you read, and you understand that some people just don't understand. It's just a part of the human, their traits. It is what it is. Like, uh, 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 so it is what it is, and I wish everybody success and the best. But I did watch the fight, and you know, again, we were able to push each other to crazy mountaintops, so to speak. And I think that, me personally watching the fight,
Yeah,
I'll give my 2 cents. He needs to, get back to being methodical, man. Pick people apart. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in a rush because when you're in a rush, you're putting yourself in more danger than you need to. You know what I mean? But you can be utmost danger when you yourself are patient and you're looking for your, because he's a bit Cobain type of fighter. Every fighter is different,
yeah,
right? Every fighter is different, but he's a big, uh, built up energy guy. Some people, are like they can just expand a little bit of energy, little bit of energy, little bit of energy, little bit of energy. That's not his mindset nor his fighting style. So I think that he got outside of himself and he got caught.
yeah. I feel like his skills, bro, and like pound for pound, welterweight, he hits fucking hard, dude.
Yes.
And dude, I just when he lands, bro, I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. Yeah, if he just take his time a little bit more, I mean, his wrestling's badass too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrestling with them hands, man.
Yeah. Him is just patience.
Yeah,
Him is just really patience and letting the fight come to you, and don't ever get outside of yourself. But it's I would say it like this:
mm-hmm.
shame is one hell of a thing, and it's not an energy that you can use. That's all I'll say on that situation. You
Word,
know,
bro.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
because like when like I'm a person where if you look back, I've been speaking. I mean, at great danger to when it comes to my career because they are waiting for me to lose. We have to be honest. At this point, it's pretty much a realization they're waiting for me to lose to, you know what I'm saying, to make their move because they knew what I was about, and I think that they know because it's kind of crazy how like he's speaking. I mean, Dana White is speaking at the Republican National Convention, but then like if me myself, if I were speaking out they don't like that because they don't like when people look like me speak out, but they're able to speak out and have their point of views and go and be. You get what I'm saying?
I
And so
do.
this you don't see anything about Black Lives Matter or anything like that throughout the UFC. You don't see anything because he doesn't care, right? He doesn't so the thing about racism, and I'm not saying he's racist, right? But I would love to have a debate with him. I think I would. I think I will uncover a lot of things because the truth about racism is the only way for racism to persist is the total denial of racism by racists.
Yeah.
They make it so it's like a figment of your imagination. Prove that I'm a racist then. You get what I'm saying? But the whole system behind everything has been built upon the foundation of racism. Period. That's what colonization is. You go and you take over who you see as a weaker people. Period. That's Manifest Destiny, Papa Bull, 1492. These are things you can look up yourself. This is out of their mouths. So the very foundation is. And
Yeah.
so, you have it where he's going speaking at Republican national conventions, and you don't see any type. Yeah, you could have black champions, but at the end of the day, who makes the most money?
The leaders of the
The
organization.
leaders, right? And
Yeah.
there's always been black gladiators since the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can't say, "Oh, you hard as white people." No, this is from the beginning. Are you saying that a Roman, a promoter who set up the Roman circus, are you saying like he wasn't a a uh, a bigot while he's sitting there feeding niggas to lions?
Hmm.
Or would he say, "I'm not racist because I employ niggas"? You see the idea? You see what I'm saying? Like there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. So we just have to start speaking things for how they are. And him personally, I don't know him personally. I don't. But I do know that he's speaking at the Republican National Convention. And if you look at Donald Trump and what he's doing, the guy is definitely he's a totalitarian
Yeah.
that does not like niggas. Well, neither side likes us. They're just different about it. And I think I explained this before. We explained this before, talking about the wolf versus the fox. Have I explained that to you yet?
I don't think so. No.
So Malcolm X, he broke down the different parties, the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats. The Republicans, are the more the richer, conservative mindset motherfuckers. They're just wolves. They were the ones that just came here and they just eat us up. Doesn't matter. They're more upfront about who they are.
Yeah.
Right? Way more upfront. The thing about a liberal is they're like a fox. A fox is all friendly, roll around on his back, and you know what I mean? Like he does that to disarm the prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And the next thing you know, you see the fox's legs and you hang out of its mouth.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, right? So that's the wolf and the fox. And that was that's the analogy that Malcolm X used.
That's a great one, bro, because I'm related to a lot of foxes, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like the only person I really talk to in my family is my sister.
Yeah.
I'm connected to like some people that I'm related to, like on my Facebook. Like I post yesterday was my brother's birthday, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I saw that.
He would have been 44 years old. And there's a couple people that I'm related to. They never say nothing to me. They never comment anything else that I'm doing. But every time I put up a post on him, they'll comment, they'll like it, and it's like you're seeing everything. It's just so pointless. Why are we even friends on Facebook? And like really passive aggressive like behavior will be really nice to me if they saw me, but then as soon as I'm not around or if there was an opportunity to try to make me look bad, they would do it.
Of
They've
course.
done it, dude.
Yeah. It's all envy because everybody is like, especially in your family, they're like, man, fuck it. And that's different between black folks and brown folks versus white folks. White folks don't hate each other, but they'll still come together for tribalism. And I think that whole separation complex that brown people have, because Mexicans, a year early on, they can live like 50 people in the house. So can
Yes.
Negroes. But it
Yeah.
seems it seems since like the 2000s, there's been a big separation even among like Mexicans. Which is different. It's been a very, and I don't know what that is. I don't know how they do that, but it's happened. And those people who are sitting back watching you are just envious because you guys started off at the same spot and they are, and you are where you are. And so it's an envy thing.
It's sad, dude, because it's like if they were just really genuine about like supporting and like if there's any way I could help them at a time, I would. But for the fact that like you're acting like this right now, I ain't doing shit for you.
Yeah, nothing, not at all. And then it's your fault when you don't do nothing for
And they'll make you feel bad.
them. They're trying to
They'll
make you
try
feel
to make
bad.
you feel bad.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, okay? So again, I have to be. My
Yeah.
sister
Mm-hmm.
came here. I have a sister. I
Yeah.
have 8 sisters. So I'm not gonna say which one it is, but
Yeah.
you know who you are.
I love
I
this
got
stuff, bro. Go ahead.
it. Right?
Yeah.
So she came here, and she's a lesbian, and she came here to and again, my side. I grew up in foster care group homes, so I didn't really get a chance to grow up in my home, so I didn't really get a chance
Mm-hmm.
to adopt the generational curses that were put upon my family.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm completely different. So I have more of like a success mindset and like more of like a truth mindset and like a free mindset because of the simple fact of how I grew up. I had to have these mindsets to be where I am because how I grew up is such a low statistic, or like when it comes statistically, success rate is so low coming out of the childcare system.
Yeah.
Period. That cannot be, like nobody can deny me that I am one in hundreds of millions or millions, right? And especially when it comes out of the system,
Yeah.
I am one of millions, right? They can all try to deny it and try to blackball me for telling the truth and all that kind of stuff, but I am a product of your system, literally,
Yeah.
right? So they can't take that. And I graduated from your schools, all that shit, man. So y'all keep playing. And that's why I'm Neo. They don't like that, right? So my sister came here to visit her girlfriend.
Okay.
And, she tried to fake like she was coming to visit me. And so she, right? And again, I got her to say that they literally sit back and watch and agree with everything I post. But I don't get not a one like, not a one comment, not a nothing. No support, no nothing. And it's envy, man.
I was like, for like 2 seconds, yesterday, when I saw a couple people that left a comment on the picture. Man, there's a small part. It's not gonna do it because they're gonna just deflect it and like justify their behavior. They're never gonna admit their behavior that I'm calling out. So
Yeah.
there's no point in me saying it, but like I'm just so blunt, especially now. I'll do stuff like that in front of a whole bunch of people so they can go, it's like, yeah, motherfucker, you're not going to do that shit no more to me. I felt like saying, oh, now you say stuff now? Like, oh, you love him now? Like,
You
where
should. You should. Hey, bro, I am giving you I am going to, because you're my brother, I'm going to empower you because it is empowering, right? Because again, you can't let people deflect and project anymore. We're
Yeah.
at that time in society where this is a literal thing is the vaccines are coming out and they're going to force the fuck out of you to take them. The same companies, the same, if you work for a business, the same businesses that are telling you you have to wear a mask to work there are going to be the same businesses that say you have to have the
The
vaccine to
vaccine.
work there.
Word.
So again, this is about to get to a very serious climax in society where these people, like your family, my family, you have to start setting them in check because it says in the last days, those will be the people that report you, that turn you in, that stab you in the back.
Yeah, bro. So I was talking to my girl about it yesterday, about the thing I just told you. It's like I was for 2 seconds I wanted to do what I just told you, and she was just like, "Yeah, it's gonna go in one or out there. They're never gonna admit it." Blah blah blah. But to add to what you just said, if there was a way, bro, that like they could make all the stuff that I'm doing right now crash somehow, they would fucking do it.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And again, and that's when they'll probably be the closest to you because they were waiting for you to fail. So they can finally be like, put the arm around your shoulder. I'm here for you when you needed me the most. Right? Use some type
Nah.
of reverse Jedi psychology, bro. You know what I mean? Like don't support you while you're up at all. Wait for you to fail just to say the line. See who's here for you when nobody else was. You know what I'm saying? Like again, like it's not even slick no more. These people are literally your enemies. And it's crazy because a lot of times it be your family nowadays because people are destroyed nowadays.
Yeah.
People are mentally and emotionally and spiritually destroyed. What's the name of this generation of these kids now that are like 25 and under? What's the name
Uh,
of the generation?
I don't even know.
See, we're the millennials, right? You're like a millennial, right?
I'm an ex, bro.
Okay, X. Then what's after X? Y is millennial. What's after Y?
I don't know, bro.
We're at Generation Z, bro. That's
Are we?
literally what they call it. That they literally call this generation Generation Z. Look it up. What comes after Z?
Nothing.
They put it in our face. They put it in our faces.
There's nothing, bro.
Look at
Dude, that's scary, bro.
hey, all I have to do now is connect certain brain passages in people's brains now, and I have that ability. Think about it. They're telling us. They're telling us. You were Generation X. That's when they did all their studies. That's
Yeah.
when they did all everything. And then my generation, Generation Y, where basically we're the last ones to ask why.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, and then you got Generation Z, they're totally asleep. These motherfuckers is retards. Growing up, Generation Z is retarded. They're sleeping. Zzz, the Z's and shit.
They're
That's what
going to
they
do
are.
exactly what they're told, bro.
Whatever they're told. Everything is virtue signaling. And the crazy part about it is their sickness that was given to them is starting to infiltrate all the other generations as well. That's why you have grannies doing TikToks and shit.
Damn.
And so it's like this dumb, like it's like if you're like if you're not dumb, you're a conspiracy theorist and you're a weirdo. But like if you're dumb, everything's okay. You'll have thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, a million followers. All you gotta do is go in there and shake your ass and show a little bit of cleavage and say retarded shit. Don't stand for nothing. If you don't stand for nothing, you all good. We're at that generation now where it's like popularized to be a dumbass. He's silent.
Man, there's just so much ridiculous. Hey, how about the fact that some of them think, the same generation, they think that cops should be completely taken out and social workers should be the ones that respond to domestic violence cases. Hey. Hey, bro. Here's a scenario. Hey, here's a scenario for you, bro. Okay, I hate to put him on blast, but let's just say, like, okay, I'll use somebody else. I don't want to use a current person. You remember War Machine, the dude that went to jail for hitting his girl, all that shit? Okay, imagine fucking War Machine with this lady beating her ass, and then they call a social worker. What the fuck do you think War Machine's gonna do to that social worker, bro? Tell me.
Whoop her ass.
They're gonna send him. Yeah, can you please describe the suspect, miss? He's about 6 feet tall. He's a professional MMA fighter. He has really messed up ears. He's looking really angry when he punches somebody. Usually one punch, they get knocked out. Yeah, send the social worker over.
Hey, that must be done by some dumbass liberals, man.
What? It's like, come on, dude.
It's crazy, man. I know. We're at a whole nother juncture in society, and nobody's paying attention, and it's really sad. Like, it's like really, really sad because people are literally ignoring truth now. That's the part of society we're in now. People are ignoring truth, and people, are not being. It's just, it's kind of amazing, to be honest with you. It's kind of one of those things where you're like given more for being not who you are, and like I don't like that. Like, that's why I choose to be transparent, right? I choose to be like, just like in life, like, it is what it is. Like, you like me, you don't like me, you listen to me, you don't listen to me. It is what it is. But that helps me sleep at night. So, like, I can imagine because again, I used to live the other life. So, you know what I mean? So, like, in that other life, it's hard to sleep at night.
Man.
All right, always happen, and like that. So one of my theories was that dementia. And I did this theory like 3 years ago. I have like the pretty theory. I have theories, right? And one of my theories was, and people thought I was crazy, is that dementia is a break from reality because you have built such an abnormal world for yourself that when you get to a certain age, that world breaks.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah. Something could click in our brains. There's a lot of stuff we don't even know about the brain, right?
I mean, we're learning that astral projection is real, that manifestation is real, and these that are like CIA's coming out with this stuff now. UFOs are real. All this stuff is real that they said was fake, or if you did it, you were a quack. But in reality, these things are real.
So that lady that I had mentioned, that I told you that she works with the SFPD, like psychic or whatever you want to call her.
Yeah.
Remember that one I mentioned to you about?
Yeah.
She got in a car accident, and after the car accident is when she became like that.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So something happened in her brain, something turned on, and right? That's what happened, right?
Yeah, man. But it's highly possible. These are things that I've been kind of like a advocate for, from the beginning. Is anything's possible, man. Especially it's that's just the reality that anything is possible. Oh man, I can get this thing really lit up. Hold on. Ooh, I feel like I'm in a bubble right now. Does it get like? Do I feel like the focus right now?
You're the focus, and it just feels like when you see like those movies where all of a sudden somebody's like in heaven talking to somebody, like the depiction.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
little white room.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, see, I like this. I'm not gonna start doing like this, man.
Do it like that, bro. Do it like that. Do it like that.
I think that everybody, because again, biblically it talks about that we're all be refined like gold, and not everybody is, a part of the elect or a part of who are the children of God. And so, if you're not one of the children of God, right? Because again, you don't choose God; God chooses you. So all these white privileged people and all these Negroes who think that they're choosing God, that doesn't make sense, because why does the creator need the creation? Doesn't make any sense. It's the opposite way around. The creation needs the creator. So and if you think in any other way, you most likely selfish and not a part of the elect, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people are starting to wake up, and that waking up, you realizing that a lot of family people, they don't want to wake up, and you
Yeah.
can't force them, no matter how hard it hurts, because you see a lot of them that are just living in the again. If the world were to continue, right, whether it does, whatever happens, 50 years down the line, people are still going to be arguing and debating about the same shit we're talking about today.
It's crazy, dude. People straight argue, dude, like to the death on Facebook, dude. Dang. And I just look at I just sit back and read it. I do not comment. I just read it and I'm like, dude, you know how stupid you look right now, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's gonna accomplish
What's
nothing. It's gonna accomplish absolutely nothing.
yeah. And then if the person loses the argument, then they just erase everything they say anyway.
Exactly. That's why all I
But
post on my Facebook, bro, is my comedy shit and like something that I did is coming out. That's it. That's it, bro.
yep, yep. I've already said my piece. So like, if you want to know anything that's really going on today, I posted about it like a year or two ago.
I know. You already have it time stamped.
Yeah, I have it timestamped. So like, that's why I don't really say much anymore unless it's something like crazy. But like, for the most part, it's like I don't care about the election, because I've heard from too many people that you're literally voting for two demons. So like, why would you want to put yourself on a list when you know you're voting for a demon? I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? So why would you participate in something that you don't want? That's right. That's not good. And so I think that when it comes down to Biden or Trump, both of these guys have both proven that they're not trustworthy at all. So no matter which way you go, there's going to be issues in society no matter what. So I just choose to sit back and to continue to learn and to learn from outside of the bubble.
Same, bro. Same. Whenever something comes up, I do my best to like find out what the facts are or the backstory of it. And
Yeah,
I don't say nothing, bro. I just attain that information myself. When I talk to my girl about it, or talk to you about it, talk to my best friend about it. Yeah, if there's something about it that I don't understand, I try to
yeah,
get their take. Just take it for myself. I don't go on Facebook and post about it. Hey, did you guys know this and this? Doesn't accomplish nothing, dude.
nothing. It doesn't change anything. I mean, and they've literally minimized us from going out in the streets talking about this stuff and getting together talking about it, to being on Facebook. And then, like, you don't know what they edit, so some people can't see it. They could be, these people are playing major games, man, and major games with knowledge.
Yeah.
And, like, the internet is nothing but a modern day book burning. That's all it is, so they're controlling all the narratives. When you look at things that are trending, Cardi B should never be trending in today's society. It's sad. With everything going on, Cardi B should never be trending. And the fact that she is tells you how lost Americans are.
Hey, and 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, all these people are agents of destruction.
Did you see that video of
That's their job.
me making fun of 6ix9ine? Did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw that shit hilarious. But he's I mean he's literally making a mockery of every boy, woman that has grew up in the inner city, because through him now what they're trying to do is normalize snitching, because they want to normalize snitching. Again, I connect the dots, bro, and they're trying to normalize snitching for when these vaccines come out. You're gonna get snitched on. It probably gonna be a little motherfucker who says he's a gangster.
All the information is there. You just got to pick it apart.
You gotta pick it apart. They're normalizing snitching, man.
Damn.
Making it cool.
Coming up with an excuse is why it was okay for him to snitch.
Yeah, man, they're making it cool, bro. Continue to give him a limelight. Continue to give him money so he can flaunt it in your face. Hey, in the name of that song, where the guy is snitching out, saying that he's basically a sellout, it's by Little Baby, called Public Service Announcement. Go download that song, or no, don't download it. Listen to the song on YouTube and just listen to the lyrics of the whole song.
Damn. Little Baby, Public Service Announcement.
Listen to the words and let me know below what you think about those words.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
One more thing I wanted to bring up to you. One more thing.
All right.
Woodley versus Covington.
At this point, it's going to be Covington. And it's really hard. It's hard for me to say that because, again, this is all a setup. He would have never fought Woodley while Woodley was the champion.
Bro, 2 years ago, Woodley would have wrecked his ass.
Wrecked bad. But Woodley is a different animal.
What happened, dude?
You know, he got into the rap stuff. And, you know, if I'm going to be real, I have to look down because it hurts me to say that. You know, and it's going to hurt me to say that I feel as though, you know, me personally, and I could be totally wrong, but me personally, I feel as though like they gave him a deal he couldn't refuse, and you know, giving him opportunities to be on UFC, talking and yada yada yada. They gave him a deal he couldn't refuse, and I feel like that hurt his soul because he went from talking about God and you know he's a chosen one, and when you're the chosen one, you go listen to his rap songs. You're not supposed to rap about that type of stuff, being the chosen one. You know, not really talking about God like that. But again, that's the Christian mindset. You know. So hopefully my brother wakes up, and I think he's a smart guy, obviously. But I just feel as though he took a deal he couldn't refuse.
Yeah, dude. I think Covington's gonna win, dude.
Remember, he was talking all that stuff back in the day about, you know, he was trying to be another Muhammad Ali for a couple seconds there. And they made fun of him. Remember, they were saying it's racial. You know what I mean? They start making fun of him, and he got off of that. And the next thing you know, he's putting out, you know, rap songs that are, you have a daughter. You know,
The name of the song is called "I'll Beat Your Ass."
You know what I'm saying?
I started laughing when that came out, dude. "I'll Beat Your Ass" is the name of the song.
Yeah, he has other songs too, though.
Yeah, I know. Man.
So I think at this point, you know, I think Covington gets him because Covington puts a lot of pressure, just like Usman does. They put a lot of pressure. They break you down, and you know, because him and Usman are like very similar fighters. You know, I think that Covington is just probably a little bit sharper overall, but not on Usman's catching up even on the striking. So I think that it's just Usman's athleticism is just better. So
and he's a little stronger. I think he's a little stronger.
Yeah, so he was able to overcome. But Woodley, I don't think that's gonna be a good fight for him.
I think he's lost his step. Do you agree?
Yeah.
From like 2 years ago?
From 2 years ago, 100%. 2 years ago, he was a missile. Because again, because remember he backs up into the cage a lot, and when he was a little younger, you had to fear that because his blitz was so good.
Oh yeah, dude. He
So
would
he'd be
catch
going
you.
backwards.
Boom. Yeah.
He'd be going backwards. The next thing you know,
Boom.
going forward.
Fast.
Yeah, yeah,
They doesn't
yeah,
do that
man.
shit no more, dude.
No, he doesn't do it anymore. So but who fights this weekend?
Um, is there fights this weekend? Was it one of the UFC fight nights or something?
Oh yeah, let's not talk about those. Who do you got? Steve A or Ngannou?
Probably Stipe.
Yeah, because Steve A is going to slow the fight down
It's
big
gonna
time.
slow it down. First round's dangerous. After that,
Yeah, yeah, I see him slowing it down and then striking with him like in the third, fourth, and fifth. You know what I mean? Just to kind of even out the plays a little bit. But like the first two rounds, really be like on him on the fence, really be on him. Like don't let him breathe, don't let him do nothing. Like you know, I think that's his only option.
all right.
I wonder how this works. It works like that. Let's see. Boom. I'm learning these lights. I got these lights. Well, hold on, everybody look. I got the lights.
Oh, nice, bro.
Yeah, I got the real lights, bro. So I got these two.
Oh,
Boom,
hell
boom.
yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to, and I got this little stand I got. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it so it's just like, oh.
Word.
But yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. And come back. Yeah.
Comment,
All right.
like, and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
Adios.